law no ebi nibi tamana MPP wo power no mekai Dr. Opuni case ni koso no ya tona general Godfred Odame. Oh, me I don't know say attorney general ye do wasi so say defend aban na want me our bra we go for Dubai no and for the woman is how me ye wo MPP opposition because say NDC for ba omo fanche ye enti se mu be bibia go for aban no so no mo start nye bibi anya said say go for aban be kwa we ya me say NDC for no womu de ni de womu power na mo baye no ebi ma say womu be jeja MPP fo ye Sami Jamfi ye wo position no o kani ni na Sami Jamfi ka say MPP ba omo fa che na from national to region to constituency mutra wo ma abete Sami Jamfi communication pa as communication MPP for musomu ye montimi asomu ye amaye de MPP ko position ana MPP so no o so no o kwatrasia ababia obabia obehwe ukatamu abai no ofa chawo ye redo Mahama no ono ekedi ntina oye na say ono say babia it say MPP for antimi and win election no na eka ho a we nyina CCC yes because any election kra na she tamananka NDC ba MPP ba no nezika omo from the one omo hwe NDC for nkatamu nyina we say aha ankoye ankoye na say what jai ma NDC NDC opposition fight about power NDC ni no over chewo. All right, thank you very much. So that is what he thinks, that he believes that the NPP should have done well to retain power, and that is one of the reasons why Wuntume is being convicted or sentenced today. Thank you very much. This has been Anayal Jima from Hasta Hotel here at TUC, and this is where the NPP in the Ashanti region is holding vetting for its various aspirants for various positions in the party.
Breaking news, Chairman Wuntume has been found guilty. A Sibuoso. And today, I don't know how to feel about all these things because Obia Washa Chanu ya cha obekano credit. I kept saying say Chairman Wuntume. And then for the first time I have the clearance, I'll give you the ruling, but the link in the better description bar no, to the ruling of the submission of no case no. Sa dear no na me kan me ka say Chairman Wuntume no. 31 pages. Tiwa be kind no better description bar no. O kind from the 10 page kwa. Obe always am about to kakra because I'm quite sad for him. And not because maybe you answer me because me penas, but when you read the law, it was quite clear. We are live in the court as I know because my senior colleague I'm replacing is a producer for Love FM was Wood or the court. So near Kosubiana Medema Biani exclusive from the court. And they're making kind on the Facebook page. It's not different from the ruling in the submission of no case by Judge Audrey Kokuvite. Ni din minim sasane bona medunim Kokuvino te. Or not nasam no so. Breaking news are air say most na yere attaching at the court wabatu actually. Or say mrebi anywhere chesa constitutional bibia there be confusion be any message Supreme Court be not so wabatu actually. Inti yebe come exclusively sentence name by a convicted Wuntume. Te yetiene say eyedan ya Wuntume will go to jail. Mene wo kasay answer na meba no na the lawyer ejina na so all mitigate all say Wuntume a first time offender yente so mano. But Catrell say when you read the Minerals and Mining Act as amended 995 no say 703 and no na 3 years no we illegal mining na 995 na prenya kufa da mani 2019 no me call 25 years. Ana me Catrell say Occupy Ghana letter be or true na minim da 2022 tano minim case no car said the same as a miner won't make me could jail 25 years. So that was the day me discover and say hey and at the any man I'm a trust 25 years won't be to go to Japan for be the matter as a video. So the minerals and mining act no 1992B no won't be bet me could jail. One shot by the time I make a video not term number between 15 to 20 when you are the least term crown 15 years. So that is the news coming in from Chairman Wontumi because he's been found guilty. But me no be but I'll go with you systematically. Maybe people will how do I call it? We'll get it today. And to make sure so best subscribe, most subscriber no click the notification. The video be to my you will certainly have a comment. Feel free, leave that comment in the comment section. We are make sure so because Goldberry construction method and episodes on assassin character, some of the documentation related to your house and Goldberry in the BDC man in because it's a live court process and make sure my phones were I'm just taking updates so that I can give it to you. Now you're starting to say Wontumi is not being charged for galamsey. Those a case the sama boy galamsey ke benye galamsey. Asem ni nyina na se aban ama Wontumi asase a wode ye mining. Ana ban se nkrofobia ko Wontumi asase ne so akoye illegal mining. Wontumi response ne se ma mo kwan ankoye illegal mining. Meme mo kwan so mo nkodua kube. Ana ban se so mo kwan kra so mo nkodua kuba. Based on section 14.1, esa wokoji minister ni approval. Now section 14.1 kase anytime ode aban ana concession bi aban the concession amount. Now once would mo bi na esa wokoji permission. Now let me quote the right law for you systematically so that you understand everything in this video. Or say a mineral right shall not in whole or in part be transferred, assigned, mortgaged, or otherwise incumbent or dealt in a manner without the prior approval in writing of the minister. It's a buying cancer won't make a galamsey or say, assassin the man crofon, ogum, I don't know, be dear dance ma state in this ampa, won't me the assassin man on mebaso. Or say, on the assassin man. So, quay galamsey, crank, galamsey, answer na the assassin a crab man. Keso koka kire minister Samuel Bujina pono man letter. Sa letter no way ntumi so ni letter no. Ba ne one ne kan ne so nkodua kube reclamation. Na ono ntumi so good ni papa pension so ko bo Western Regional Security Council no amane because some boy Western region. Na ne kosi ye ne. Ne nti ade ne me ka se mo mpa me ntumi. Ayade bi ekosi was submission of no case nim. Ma me ma court there now link it for you. Judge ne analysis of the case no asamba ko kan ye tie or say it's currently reading my kind just give me a second, I'll just do that for you. Yes, this one the judge said that listen says analyzing the circumstantial evidence Chairman Wontumi permitted WPW, which is prosecution witness, to mine his concession. Chairman Wontumi saying the agreement was rather for reclamation was an afterthought. It was say Samu Jumika se onim hu bi say asa nipa no ka so nkoye reclamation okoye galam no onim hu bi afterthought because enka wo follow the right process and maybe the state would have also been in the known of that and even exonerated you on that bit of it. That's what I say. Owie na judge no so kan say Wontumi court no okoka kire court say corporate view no ade akontaman ne omo managers ni ade enyo ono ano. This is what the court said. The court said that yes, the ruling. Or say, in dealing with lifting the corporate role to prove who truly is the owner of the mineral rights, she's dealing with the cross-examination on Wontumi and other minors. Or say that the cross-examination of Chairman Wontumi by the deputy AG shows bad corporate structure and governance adopted by Quantum Mining. Wontumi says he does not know where the other director he was running the company with had run to. Just say, what's here Wontumi here? Now what's your testimony now, bra, deputy engineer and crosses? I say, a Quantum Mining, that's a good deal or hodo. As a boys name, I also need proper structures on the juma. Now, or say, after analyzing the cross-examination of the deputy AG, Chairman Wontumi, Justice Odite said that Wontumi was and is the true holder of the mining lease. It is a contaminant you and the one lease no said then, or the analysis no share exchanges between deputy AG and it Wontumi the one of bra or no cross-examination now. Wontumi na lease nankasa ye ne dia. Now this is where I did me can say Mompayema Wontumi. This is it. Now I'm reading the submission of no case for you. When you read from the page 11, the court says something that I think that was very, very instructive. Let me read for you from the 11. This is what the court said from the page 11. Let me just read it for you here. Just a moment. Yes. Now every count here, so let me give you the count before I come back to the analysis. Let me just give you the count forgive me, it's a live case, so let's all relax and take a system. Count one. Assignment of mineral rights without approval. And I'm on section 14.1. Count two. Assignment of mineral rights without approval, contrary to section 14.1. And section 99.2b. 99.2b na dem read mass I know you broad instigate, procure, solicit. In fact, the 14.1 no, it is under the 99.2b. It's na judge and I can say those say punishment in the 14.1b no and section 59 no. So punishment because of the broad nature of 99.2b no, the punishment can be found there. I mean reading submission of no case so no kind of amount. Yes. 3 no, assignment of mineral rights without approval. It was yen charge won't me for galamsey. Charges nti purposely facilitating an unlicensed mining company contrary say wokofo bi so wo medi dwuma bi wo wasa so say illegal mine akra so make sure say for example Anglo Gold ekofa Mahama Anglo Gold that said yes so mo say Mahama license so timi offer mining support services. Count 5 no purposely facilitating an unlicensed mining operation. 6 purposely facilitating an unlicensed mining contrary to section 99.2b. In fact, and the court and the finance say, "Won to me Emma my reclamation na one mark one this guy." No person sa one man this kind of crash say, "Onumsa kwan be galamsey die this edwuma." Court no so sa can say, "Judge audite ya no pay maybe your life process aka say, won to me evidence attorney general chete won to me to excavate said the man nkrofo no." It ni na evidence or they are convinced won to me on count no. And on count 1, 2, 3, 4, Untumi has been convicted and found guilty. Now, you go back to the submission of no case. Who said to every count they give you, there's element of crime. It is a murder. The intent, then the memo be able to trim so by a murder. See, a cassia charge will be murder. Ingredient ben ye first to just so a murder. Ye jollofa. And yema ben a kick up moose a jollof. A yamon a stew. A be a mackerel. Ye be a good meat, ingredient in a manner jollof na there. Na hade. Judge and ma ruling no page 50 me the link in about 20 meet chance and that's our editing bewa. Or say essential element of the offenses charge. Ti away submission of no case. Abra Attorney General ye ni case won to be cast on kasano. Judge ni ruling say won to be be kasa na say on kasano. This is something he said and it's very instructive. The 31-page document. Or say the first of the 2 count of offenses which the accused persons are charged with is section 14.1 and section 99.2b of the Minerals and Mining Act 206 as amended by Senator 995 of 2019. And or say at least 3 elements may be deducted from the offense. Possession of a mineral right. That's what we possess a mineral right, yes. Dealing of the mineral right that the accused person did any of the following acts in respect of the mineral right transfer, assigned or mortgage in any of the other manners incumbent or deal with the mineral right, and lack of ministerial approval. So the only time you can charge one to me 14.1 and 99.2b they say 3 elements. Nipano or lease was assassin. 2 or lease a lease no oye in the ding assassin or in the same. So what transfer ya or minister ni approval na all these 2 elements or 3 elements were proven. So this is the element on which the judge is convicting Wontumi on the count charged. Me pato what you say. Now when you go to the same 41, I made the link in the but you can read it for yourself. Or the second count, 3 elements. Absence of a penalty, that the act does not specify a penalty to such a contravention. What's a 41 a penalty? Okay. And also
we will have fantastic discussion on these issues. Now, for the purpose of a momutie and your which almost a sports there. But the biggest news in Ghana, the court case involving Chairman Wontumi. Okay. Now the breaking news about because judge deliver the verdict. Okay. Now information about and they say Chairman Wontumi are jailing 20 years. Wow. Yes. Chairman Wontumi have been jailed 20 years. Okay. That's way. Na yenkucha humra. Big news. Okay.
Assignment is by way of a written instrument, and if there was none, throughout the trial, and that a person could be convicted and sentenced on. It's really a worrying trend. And what can we do except to consult our clients and fashion out the way forward, and we'll certainly come out.
But the charges were brought under the Mining Act, right?
Yes, certainly it was brought under the Mining Act. But the in terms of assignment, the specific legislation of land transactions is the Lands Act of 2020. Yes, Act 1036 regulates the conduct of land transactions. So if you want to really understand what assignment means as far as land transactions are concerned, then you have to go to the Lands Act. And clearly the Lands Act talks of assignment to be a written instrument, but we did not see it. And said clearly, once he has been convicted on assignment without mineral rights authorization, it's clearly mind-boggling, and I am not comfortable with the setting.
You describe this as mind-boggling.
Yes, mind-boggling.
To you, it is unfair. But let's talk about the processes of the trial itself. Would you say due process was followed?
I will reserve some for now.
Would you say the judge was fair and firm and just throughout the proceeding?
I wouldn't want to, with the circumstance I find myself now, I don't want to comment on some of the matters, but I believe that as a legal team of with his tact endorsement to speak on some of the matters that have gone on throughout the trial.
And that response points directly or hints directly. Is that what I'm sensing?
Oh, certainly. Once you are aggrieved or dissatisfied by the outcome of the decision of the court, the onus lie on you to file an appeal at the appellate court. Now, from the High Court, you can only go to the Court of Appeal. And from the Court of Appeal, if you are still dissatisfied, the rules of courts and the laws of the Republic allows you to go up to the Supreme Court. So we will consult with our clients and take their proceedings and go through.
It's to me. Every 20 years each by a concurrent into a quabum.
Then that's the count one, and the orchard, and I see ya. Ye charge and I say, one ma, any permit be to me.
Yes, which is a year Henry Okum, any my do I see.
Yes,
say Omunkonku Tugalam say, I want on a concession. So,
yes,
I say, why a forest reserve?
Yes, a forest reserve.
It's in the first place, only lines.
Debbie.
It's at least to count one, Nankasa.
Yes,
so, first of all, count four,
yeah.
One, you have no license to operate in the first place. And count one, just say, who need rights? What's that to be Moby?
Yes.
So, go to Galam say.
I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta Mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak. Further,
I was officially on the 6th October 2025, and I charge Chamawun to me and Akonta Mining and another co-director, Mr. Entry, officially charge you with several counts. I think it's about 6 counts concerning illegal mining activities via Ekoso Summer Boy. Activities via Ekoso officially confirmed. To see, I'm going to say, Jelly Chamawun to me 20 years in prison with hard labor. Abuja hard labor count 20 years in prison. No sanko ye juma ding enka ho. And since you are yasa furniture ma won to me 10,000 penalty units each for 2 counts na a judge edijina so edidi asem no. Abuja charges out of the 6 charges na the ball chama won to me no. Emu 2 na officially asteki judge edina so e de kan asem no edidi asem no e de ama chama won to me say onkonkotwa 20 years each. Abuja each no enko ebe concurrent 7. Judge say a concurrent 7. Justice Audrey Kokuvi Tay judge as mo can say a concurrent 7s. It's chama to me serve 20 years each by a concurrent into okwabom 20 years onkonkotwa na onye dwumaden emfa moa Ghana. Owia each count to be a 10,000 penalty unit. I was at 10,000. One penalty unit is about 12 cities. It's what times here. Now we're catching. Kwabu
Supremo.
Diabani.
Yes.
Quick one. Abano say yes.
So we shouldn't also forget. Say this is the only case that Chamaun to me a facing. On say Chamaun to me a war. Sameshe Ediamawa or the case. The Republic, forest case, and also a pendant. I know, so better and one smacker, and he also has a fraud case.
The fraud case concerning the Exim Bank issue.
And also Moshe now Omari Intino. Aside the Summer Boy case,
there are two major cases.
This is the Summer Boy case. And who ruling and they are brown. Yes, also two other cases are chama to me and so quarter odi a Hong Kong. When you said the Exim Bank at the end of the day, quarter she so near Attorney General and Cotton say no one share how for what we know, you say as at now, conclude bibia.
Okay.
Conclude bibia. But it will also interest your viewers so mobile say Enra Anna letter every Zoe Achia and Co. And so at the core yes come justice say you are touching we turn na chikakra nti nyame adoma Wednesday and nan can make case here you dey breaking news about
closing we say no
but to take justice I was say no it should have been communicated to her way earlier
and yet they am judgment na
and then communicate it to me no not oye ho hwia enye nti no na say
the breaking news about because charges na the board chama won't me no I don't know if I know say you about to so amoma ready my many best deal door to door shipping ho adansi enfamom best deal door to door shipping your name free UK at the back Ghana from UK to Ghana now what you say the engineer doing the best no is because open the most reliable door to door service with UK I was say best deal door to door shipping. Anywhere in UK, I will just give us a call. Frey, neka try say, oh, best deal for me waha me person me family niyama no. Na mo de call Ghana mami. Yesu be busa say Ghana he fa na pese de call. Ye ba be fa na ba bia pese de call de call. Obi on wo say o me pe containers, me pe boxes am load me niyama gum. You provide all those service. Ye ba ya be fa wo niyama no. Ba bia Ghana pese de call de call. Ebi nyira, ebi nsei, ebi obi yon ma door to door be ba na niyama nyina bubu asai. We don't do that. Date be show say ba be do so no. Pepe, won't say na abedru. Your free best deal door to door shipping and services. Obi almost only a daji, and that's what be the Ghana. But products we UK and one in region. Obi ope say ya shipping, ya shopping, no. Obi on more could the US, but ope say Tony man with UK near about Ghana man. I was just pick up the phone, call us and let's talk. You must sort of you have a shopping near the job Pibiano, Abro, or Ghana. Fair numbers, Frey, now near one common, Frey, near income. By support them, count one, a charge Chamaun to me as the owner.
Yes.
And controlling director of a Akonta mining company.
He's one of the two directors.
Two directors. One of
controlling, yes.
So Obekaya Chamaun to me, time he was arrested, no. Or as part of the investigation, or statement to the police, no. Was say a year the second accused, Kwame Nchi. Was say when you come in, every formality so be a Akonta mine in 2010. Who be wanting it was one I be and a pay investigation also prove say ampa Chamaun to me has control over Akonta mining.
Yes,
it's in as much as the two of them open a company together. Kwame Nchi is nowhere to be found since 2010. And if the charges are it predates and I said a predate 2010. They are because oh he's involved, but this is after 2010. It's then I was say the controlling in our call Chamaun to
international account one of them to the auction as ya charge and say one ma any permit be to me.
Yes, which is a year Henry Okum, any my do
yes,
say Omunkonku to Galam say I want no concession so
yes,
but Chamaun to me in his defense actually I catch a court to say one can't a year Henry Sonkonku to Galam say
okay
or say what the more say one omukonkoye land reclamation unse sasase say ya omuko reclamation omuko fele na whatever the right thing to do no was so wia was the mo say omundua board there was so what I say was it say some plantain they maybe no so omuko bia was so he didn't give it to them say omukonkoye galam say but unfortunately no he has no idea how omuso on the moment from go to galam say but judge tena so was say he's wrong. In the first place, you have no right. You don't even have right being there in the first place.
Okay.
Because why a reserved?
Yeah.
And I was a new audacity to be mobile.
A movie. And the minister on some mouse, 2 minutes after the
common. It's in count one.
And count two, no, so not count two, no, so all about to say, yet the same charges near the Kwame
Nchi. Yes. Who is nowhere to be found since 2010. Okay.
And count three, no, so yeah, this is our offense and about Akonta mining.
Okay.
So what I say, count one, no, yeah, the ball, Chamaun to me, count two near Kwame Nchi, and count three, no, and so Akonta mining. Oh, mommy and Samson and
Akonta mining was found guilty as well.
Yes.
And he say It's an entity, it's a limited liability company. So they are Akonta Mining has been found, say Omunsuntia 15,000 penalty units for all the counts or you're guilty. 15,000 penalty units for each count or you're guilty.
Interestingly, Justice Square all reading the judgment in the ruling, no. Na any yane hano or say how bad or how terrible Akonta Mining as a corporate crano. Yeah, running on a crano, no see mkuyi.
I say one man show.
Yeah. Because how do you tell me say you set up a company and other director no since that day into one corner I will call it shots and it's no na o kan ho asem an account 4, 5 and 6 no you know so kabo mu e the boss enipa miensa no me kan nipa miensa na Akonta Mining account kwame ntwika ho ana chema wuntumi so omo operate unlicensed way ewo Samaboy ho
say Samaboy ho na nkasa no say that pa bia no we no yes say we forest reserve
yes forest reserve
it's in the first place only license
Debbie
it's a license to count 1 na nkasa
yes
so first of all count 4 na dia bo no
yeah
one you have no license to operate in the first place and count 1 just say who need right what's that be mobi
yes
so on go to galam say
yes
was so
yes Sapepe.
And also so Chama Untu was found guilty
yeah no so
and then so served to 20 years
yeah into 4 no the omo miensa nyina na e kom bom ana ye de nyina e de mom unse ni nyina no so no na o share the section 99(2)b of the Minerals Act 703 na e ho no mu gina ye ediye bibia de kan nyina ho asem it no count 1 cities kan no na specifically on Chama Untumi count 2 kwame antwi count 3 and so near Akonta Mining count 4 5 and 6 and so omo nyina so bakaboma omo pretty illegally e was Samaboy yeah
and on that count no which is last count no so no Chama Untumi is supposed to serve 20 years and then also pay a 10,000 penalty which is around 120,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes, you know I think say within 3 years bill say you want to yes.
Yeah. And that last count in Ankasa so Akonta Mining is supposed to pay 15,000 penalty units. I think 15,000 penalty units will be around 12 times 15,000 will give us 180,000.
Wow.
But when it comes to the 7 of the jail term, Chama Untumi a survey concurrently.
Yes, concurrently.
Ocha one day be our Chama 2 charges.
2 charges, yes.
Ocha one day be our Chama 2 charges.
Yeah.
It's Chama Untumi has been jailed.
Yeah.
Abuja Chama Untumi has been jailed.
Again, near Kaya reform so say aka the Tano Nimri Forest case no. And your sounds what the Exim Bank
the fraud issue
no. And you know, and so be get confused.
Fraud issue I don't know or kosa o could be a company
they yes, so koye phone.
Omkobusa was in zoo atwahwe
me patron.
Enti abusa for Chama Untumi we breaking news quick one here the Bremo ansana. Yeah, the Bremo details ni na e be details na di hu komo e wo eye Russia was
videos ni ade nyina so
videos so tato and chey na na do so ka kire Akonta Mining is not operating illegal mining. Yeah, that must be brave. Yeah, sure Russia was so yakram. Zalvi Construction and Services. Zalvi Construction and Services. I don't see who you ma na yeso so yedie.